Can you share any memorable feedback? Yeah.
See, the response has been quite interesting, quite good. There have been a couple of cases which have come to me after this award show, which have really driven me crazy. For example, we were just talking about some time back, and we just before entered the show. KKG is right here. It's just this. There's somebody down in the north who has been living with this problem over the last about 42 years now. People have discarded her from society. I tell you, this is something ridiculous. Had it been a male example, for example, why should we not respect or accept these problems? If something goes wrong with a male member, it's just taken for granted. And the moment it goes wrong something with a female, people are ready to just sit on heads. There are families who talk to you. They try to tell you, why are you living with such a woman? Why can't you just discard her? It's so sad. We have to believe in ourselves, what we are looking at, and take it forward in the right zone. Not that if we listen to the world out there, what the people talk about you. You have got your own thought process. Let's talk to you. Let that individual talk to himself and take the right decision at the right time.
My question is for Dr. Anil Murarka. What challenges did you face while putting up the show together?
Fantastic. It's something really which drives us crazy, Trust me, as a common man, the very first question which I come across is, who am I to award these unsung heroes of life? Now, there are moments where I have to go personally, talk to the families, make them understand it's nothing to do commercial. The first thing what people think is, it's like a money-making business. It is really not. There is something within my heart where I'm trying to take things forward in the right zone, what I probably have been inherited by my family ancestors. Challenges are for every show, but for a common man like me, it's a probably bigger challenge. But yes, God has been kind enough, we have been doing it, and we will keep continue doing it.
Raveena, I would like to ask you, like how your film it's a very sensitive issue. So if based on that you could give one advice to the girls and one advice to the boys, what would that be?
When this trailer released, we didn't think that we would get this overwhelming response that we actually have been getting, and continuously so. A lot of people on social media have actually sent me links back where they are reacting to the trailer, where they are playing the trailer, and then there are, for example, a panel of 4 or 5 boys, or 3 boys and 2 girls, all of them sitting and watching the trailer and actually reacting to the trailer while it's being screened. And in that, you can see the reactions change as each scene or each statistic is given. And you can actually, there was these 2 or 3 boys who sent me they didn't send it to me, I got it on social media, where they are actually, 2 of them have tears in their eyes, and another one is saying, man, I'm getting goose flesh. And literally, you can see uske rongte khade ho rahe, and he's like, oh my God. And the message that is going across is, fortunately for us, that somewhere it is touching the hearts of the young people, of the youth of our country, and they are reacting to that. They have started discussion. They're talking about it. I don't say that this one film is going to change the way our society thinks, but it is a move in the right direction, where we need to now stop sugarcoating things and actually bringing out the hard facts for people to see that this is what is happening, and when are we actually going to wake up. Because year by year, annually, the statistics only seem to be going up by thousands, and probably only in one state. We don't know in the whole country. We've not yet mapped out the statistics yet. But besides these reactions that we're getting, what we are liking is that a debate, a discussion has started. My message basically to these guys, even in the film, we don't show a solution, honestly. In fact, we tell people that, this is just fiction, this is just a story. But tomorrow it can become someone's reality. and nobody under any circumstances should be pushed to such a level that they take law into their own hands. But this film does show the frustration of the common man and what they go through knocking doors looking for justice. The thing that I tell boys and I tell girls, the message that I would like to give is that even for boys, within yourself you start becoming conscious and concerned about the safety of women around you. Whether it is in your workplace, it is in your colleges, it is in your classroom. You have to start thinking that the woman or the girl sitting next to me is somebody's daughter, is somebody's sister, can be somebody's wife, can be somebody's mother next. So make it your moral responsibility also that when the girls, if they're going back late in a cab, home after work, or all you guys have worked till late, and then make sure that you're on the phone with them, make sure you've got some safety apps, make sure that you keep, take the taxi driver's license or the cab, plate, the number plate number, or for example, there are so many people I know, they always take even the phone number or the mobile number of the cab driver and ring him back to see that it is the same thing. So these are few safety things which I think even boys should help our girls out in the workplace. Make sure that your friend has reached safely home. For the girls, I tell them it's very easy to just blame our atmosphere which is happening now, whether it's the political leaders or religious leaders who are, instead of progressing, somewhere regressing and making these ridiculous statements about why is she wearing jeans and why is she wearing a skirt and why should she do this and why was she playing badminton at 9:30 in the night. I mean, these ridiculous statements you hear. But besides only blaming the men or the lawmakers or whatever, somewhere along we also have to take responsibility for the upbringing of our children, our sons, our brothers, and the men at in our homes. We are mothers. We will become, a lot of you are very young here, and tomorrow you might become mothers. So bring up your children, teaching them compassion, love, and to protect the weaker. And I'm not only saying that women are only the weaker things. It could be anything, whether it's love for pets, it starts from there. Hardened statistics say that the most hardened criminals start off when they're very young. They start off with throwing a puppy off the building or burning it alive or breaking a pigeon's leg. That starts off with psychologically, it proves that this person is taking pleasure in another living being's suffering. So when that psychologically sits in, statistics have said that these guys grow up into becoming the most hardened criminals. So as mothers as well, we have that moral responsibility to teach our sons or probably younger brothers or the men in our house that the girl next to you, the woman next to you, or the weaker person next to you, try and protect, be concerned, and give that respect. So this is a message that needs to go out, and somewhere, if we want a change in society, if we want the way our world to be, that's when we have to start doing it ourselves instead of constantly blaming everybody and everything around us. So somewhere it should start in our homes. We also have a moral responsibility to change the society to become to what we want it to be. So I think it's a message for the boys and the girls.
And also, don't you believe more than educating our girls when it comes to self-defense sessions, we should also educate the boys in terms of counseling sessions. Not all men are the same, but then what's the harm in creating awareness?
Well, counseling depends if you think there's a psychiatric problem with the child or with the person. Definitely counseling is advised, but on a general level, I think the first thing that comes about with anyone's behavioral pattern is the upbringing that the child is getting at home. How much you can school or educate your child at home. I don't think even a school will teach you what your manners should be or how you should eat or how you should behave. But I think this all starts from home, and we mothers are also responsible for bringing up our sons to teach them the right thing.
Raveena, how hard was it for you to prepare for this role?
It was very draining because when I heard the script, it was pretty disturbing. But unfortunately, this is what the harsh reality is. When we shot for it, after we shot the whole incident and what we had to show in the film, the whole unit took a 2-day break, and we constantly talk about it. And during filming, we were talking about it, that imagine us, we're just doing this on real life. Imagine the horrors of the family and the victims who actually go through this in real life. For them, they've already gotten a life sentence. So it's when I was dubbing also for the film, it was very moving because I saw everything in one flow and I just couldn't stop, but it is sad but true.
रवीना जी, अभी जस्ट नेशनल अवार्ड का अनाउंसमेंट हुआ है जिसमें अक्षय कुमार का नाम बेस्ट एक्टर के लिए आया है क्योंकि आपने उनके साथ में काम किया है।
जी हाँ।
कुछ विश करना चाहेंगे आप उनके लिए?
I think it's excellent. I had not heard of this, so I'm very happy for everybody. Who all are there? Who else is what? Any?
For actress.
Really?
She's for the best actress, no. For the best film lead.
Damn good, yeah.
Critic acting.
Very good. Good. That's great. Good stuff.
Ma'am, that is also news for your movie that Bombay High Court has granted stay on your release for.
Yeah, they did.
payment.
They did.
What do you like to say about it?
Well, it's the producer's problem, honestly, but as far what I heard till yesterday, it's all sorted out. So,
It's going to release in Mumbai or not?
it's going to release everywhere, but
Tell them the date.
Granted stay on the
it's
release.
releasing on 21st April, and they've granted a stay, most definitely. But that happens with so many movies beforehand, and I think some controversy like this should happen. No, it's
With every
nowadays
good movie that
with a lot of movies, it's proved to be good. So I'm hoping this is a good sign.
Raveena, what is the secret to you looking fitter and nicer each day?
Overwork. I'm overworked. I've got this since January. It's that Sabse Bada Kalakar, which is now starting tomorrow on Sony on 8th April. Shooting for that, then promoting that. Finishing Matra, then promoting that. Then finishing Onir's film. Thankfully, promotions haven't started for that. But I think promotions is more hard work than actually shooting a whole film. So, yeah, I think it is that. I've suddenly, what I haven't done, the kind of work that I've done in 10 years, I have done in these last 3 months.
One for Dr. Murata.
Yeah.
Please.
You keep doing these inspiring award shows. One was like shoot reel and then what's next?
There is one more we are doing. It's called Awards Zindagi Ki. That's basically a tribute to the martyrs of the nation who have given up their lives on duty. It's basically from the fire department, from the army, from the navy.
Wow.
We will just ensure that we keep doing it, and hopefully as the months roll by, I might be able to announce something much better, one more to go.
Dr. Anil, you have your business and you have all these philanthropic activities. I wanted to know, how do you manage both of these on a daily basis?
घर पे बीवी की डांट खाता हूँ. See, honestly speaking, all these activities, it's basically after office hours. I sit on my laptop after 10:30 in the night, search, and wherever need be, we sit amongst us as a team, as a unit. And there are moments when it's probably, if I'm not overboarding, there are moments we are working throughout the night also. But वो लाइन जरूर लागू है कि घर पे जूते जरूर खाता हूँ, पक्का खाता हूँ.
Last 2 questions. Yes.
After Mr. Murarka, wanted to know how did you go about choosing the winners and are they like Mumbai specific or across the country?
It's a pan-India movement. All these awards, whatever we are doing, it's a pan-India movement. And see, it's basically, there are moments when we Google, we search, the search engine, there's a team which takes things forward. And also, I love canvassing. When we interact, we come to know so many stories. India is a continent that is full of stories. Raveena ji ने जैसे कहा, when we say charity begins at home, likewise, आज वो एक दौर आ गया है when we have to educate ourselves, give our women that liberty that they can take things forward in the right way. आज let's talk about ourselves. यहाँ जितने मर्द बैठे हैं, मैं frankly एक चीज़ पूछना चाहूँगा, हम लोगों में से ऐसे कितने लोग हैं जो अपनी औरतों को पूरी लिबर्टी देते हैं? करके देख लें यार. That's it, you know.
Last question.
We have two of them here. One is Dr. Roshan Sheikh. Roshan, if you could just say hi to them.
Very inspiring stories of Roshan and Ketaki. Dr. Roshan, I should say, not just Roshan and Ketaki. Both of them. Yes. Please read in the magazine, you'll get all the information, and then if you all have any questions from them, please go ahead as well.
All right, then we would like to end the proceedings by
Thank you
thanking
so much.
Dr. Raveena Tandon,
Thank you.
Mr. Raveena, and
Thank
the
you.
editor of Savvy Magazine.
Thank you.
Yeah, but she says she's not allowed to do it.
Raveena ji. Raveena.
It's okay, this one may make. Okay, it's okay, this one will be.
Yeah, that's better. Raveena ji, यहाँ पे. Sir, left please, sir. Sir, left. Ma'am.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to ma'am now.
Ma'am, आपका सीट. Raveena ji, straight. Raveena ji, straight.
No,